Oh yes.
I love him because he's so intense.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he can be talking about anything. He can be talking about anything, and he's always has that same intensity. He's like, no, you have to pick one of. Yo, what's good? Felix Biederman in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
It took me a while to get here.
Yeah. Felix, you know, have you met Walid before?
No, hey.
We just had some excellent shawarma prepared.
Yeah,
by this
there's some
gentleman.
more food as well if you wanna warm it up.
Yeah, there's ice cream too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're watching the New York the asylum seekers that were like getting bullied by the cops, and then like the cops tried to like apprehend them, and then they got pieced up, and then like everyone was like, we should kill every asylum seeker.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is one of those things where, I mean, like, no one who... It was one of those things, I mean, like, the people that reacted to it initially, they don't care. They will just say this anyway, but, you know, generally a good reason why just seeing any random video from one of those accounts is called, like, breaking 911.
Yeah.
You should wait, like, 2 days before you make any extrapolation.
Yeah, but it's also... I mean, I was saying this earlier, but like, it's the IDF principle. It's just like if the IDF is the only account that has like first-hand information, and if it's the cops that are like giving first-hand information, I don't believe it until I get like second sources, third sources, like some kind of verification. I'm gonna wait.
Yeah.
All right, boys. They're gonna head home, but I'm gonna hang out with y'all for a little longer.
Oh hell
Take the
yeah!
car back.
Dude, Will is enjoying streaming so
Felix
much.
is in the house here.
You
Yeah.
enjoy
Yeah.
Twitch streaming
Yeah.
so much that you're staying the extra.
Yeah.
Everyone in here does the do hard bro style. Where the booze at? Oh fuck! Mountain Dew is the nectar.
I have a medical condition. I can't drink.
Yeah.
All your viewers are like teenagers trying to get me to buy alcohol for them. Just going,
Bro,
you want me to go to 7-Eleven for
No,
you?
that's like 2020. They were teenagers. I don't think a lot of my community is older now for sure. Like I think back when like Zoomers cared more about politics because Donald Trump was like so captivating of a figure. There was definitely a younger audience in here. Now they're all watching Kai Cenat.
That's like our audience. When we started, they were 47, and now they're all in hospice.
You ever watch those auditor videos? You ever like those videos?
Oh, I love those videos, dude. Are you kidding me?
Trespassing.
Yes, First Amendment auditors are my favorite type of videos to watch. The new meta for me is hold on. The new meta for me is watching. I had it open earlier, like detectives, bad cops, like police, like or I guess like police arresting people too. Like this lady had it coming, because those accounts are so funny. Because there's like one account that we were watching the other day, and the dude was like, this 87, he was making an argument that this 87-year-old grandma that was being like physically violently arrested was actually a Karen who deserved it. Like I look at it, I watch shit like that specifically because I want to make fun of. Oh, she was 87 years old. She was apparently complaining. Yeah, she was complaining. She was complaining about like a dude's like dog that we don't know. We don't know if it was a service dog or not, but he said it was a service dog. And
Okay, I'm gonna go on a limb here and say it probably wasn't.
Yeah, no, that has fast become like the #1 thing people lie about. It used to be like some connection to 9/11. Oh, I had a step parent.
This is Emma. Emma sent this in and said, "Best vid. This is mine and Felix's son."
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Oh, I know which one. We've watched this before.
This
let me see this one.
This is my illegitimate kid. He's the right age. I conceived him in 2015 on a
Corporal
floor
Michael
mattress.
Pritch of the Little Egg Harbor Police Department in Ocean County, New Jersey, stopped his vehicle and approached a young man who was walking on the side.
Dude, look at how thumb-like he is too. God, just a perfect thumb, dude. Look at this guy.
Of the road after the man, who we will refer to as Mr. Walker, gave the finger to Corporal Pritch. The interaction was captured on Corporal Pritch's body-worn camera.
Corporal Pritch?
Why you giving me the finger? What? What's your problem? What? Why you giving me the finger? I'm walking away. Huh? Am I free to go? Why you giving me the finger? Am I free to go? No. Come here. For what reason? Why you giving me the finger? What's your problem? Am I free to go? No. What do you have a problem? No. You have a problem? No. You don't have a problem? Then I can leave. Why you giving me the finger when you leave?
Yeah, get the f out of here, bitch.
I love it.
Yeah.
That is so good.
He said, "Take your ass back to Cherry Hill, bitch. We don't do that around these parts."
And I love like the Corporal Pritch is answering this kid's question, but in his own behavior.
I don't. Well, he thinks he can reason with this child.
Yeah.
He thinks but this child is unreasonable. Okay, let's see where it goes.
What? Get over here.
Is that a lawful order?
Yeah.
For what reason?
Because you're giving me the finger.
That's legal.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, I
Says
reacted
who?
to his
Says it
before.
all.
Pull up the law.
Huh?
Pull up the law.
What's your name?
What's the law?
What's your
What's
name?
the law?
What's your name? How
What's the
old
law?
are you?
Corporal Pritch claims that it is illegal to give him the finger, and therefore he can lawfully detain Mr. Walker for doing so. As we have discussed before on ATA, the Supreme Court held in the 1971 case of Cohen versus California that, quote, absent a more particularized and compelling reason for its actions, the state may not, consistently with the First and 14th Amendments, make the simple public display here involved this single four-letter expletive a criminal offense. Likewise, as the Supreme Court explained in the 1989...
Dude, by the way, I feel like Texas is the first state to pass this as a law. It is a hate crime to flip a cop off and deserves the death penalty.
In case of Texas versus Johnson, while, quote, the First Amendment literally forbids the abridgment only of speech, its protection does not end at the spoken or written word. Conduct may be sufficiently imbued with elements of communication to fall within the scope of the First and 14th Amendments. The court also stated that, quote, in deciding whether particular conduct possesses sufficient communicative elements to bring the First Amendment into play, we have asked whether an intent to convey a particularized message was present, and whether the likelihood was great that the message would be understood by those who viewed it. Although the Supreme Court has not ruled specifically as to whether raising a middle finger constitutes protected speech, the gesture nearly inarguably satisfies the test for expressive conduct outlined in Texas versus Johnson. And courts that have reviewed the issue have generally concluded that it is protected
these types
speech.
of videos. How much money are these guys spending on stock footage? I watch like a lot of videos where it's kind of like this, but it's like, you know, the 30 scariest crimes ever.
Yeah, but it's like,
and it's just like it's all like stuff like this.
Yeah.
And they'll be describing like a grisly family annihilation, but it'll be like people in a boardroom.
yeah.
And I'm like, what are you? How are you paying for all this
Stock footage of a Harridan wife with like a rolling pin.
Well, you gotta get the annual license, and then your investment pays off
Yeah.
in the long term.
Also, he's got
but
he's got
it's just,
8.4 million
so
views in this.
expensive.
Wait, Felix, I know the video. You're gonna know the video I'm talking about. I don't know how to search it, but is there a way we can find the candy cop? The cop who's
Officer Delicious.
Officer Delicious.
Officer Delicious.
Wait,
This one-
Officer Delicious?
Yeah, this is the feel-good video of the year. It's very short. Yeah, first result. Yes.
Oh,
Yes, very
wait,
good
what
call.
the fuck?
We got my man Officer Delicious right here, man. Hey, you talking about my nickname Candy Man. We got my man Officer Delicious right here, man.
He's got a lollipop.
No, he got cooked.
He got cooked.
Dude.
You cannot be eating candy and
No.
an authority figure at the same time.
You can't like.
You can't eat a hot dog either. You gotta, or a corn cob or something. Like, you gotta eat it sideways. You can't.
You're that young. He's like a brand new cop, and it's like you are way too young to eat candy on the job.
This is worse. That's worse than getting shot your first day on the job.
They have to transfer him to like a new city now.
This shit got me crying.
Yeah, he can't be a figure of authority ever again. They owned him. They owned him too hard. Face your biggest fear to win $800,000. Here's that Dr. Insanity video. I don't think this is the Dr. Insanity video, dude. I think this is just Mr. Beast.
Is Mr. Beast just like killing his friends now? Is that what this video is?
We'll see.
Mac is about to experience the scariest moment of his life.
I'm just gonna let you know, I'm not afraid of anything.
We'll see.
You cannot scare me.
Seal him up! You have to survive 10 minutes with 1,000 spiders to move up. Release the spiders!
Oh, yeah.
Start the timer!
This is literally a fear factor thing.
The reason we're doing this is because Max said no matter how hard I try, I can't scare him. Would you say you're scared now?
Getting there a little bit.
Yeah, he's kind of cooking.
And this is only one of many fears Mac will face in this video. And if he can successfully face all of the fears, he will win $800,000.
Burying him alive?
This is
Okay, but $800,000.
way more gnarly than I thought it would be. 3, 2, 1. Lift it up, lift it up.
I can't believe he ate that, bro. That's crazy.
First challenge! Let's go!
No, that's just
But
the
Mac
first
has to
one.
finish all of these fears if he wants to.
Fighters, so.
Yeah, no, but like, you act like you can fucking sit there. Yeah, dude, I'd tank it, dude. If it was me, I'd tank that shit. Spiders are nothing.
Win that $800,000 prize.
See,
I know you're blindfolded, but trust me, just walk up this ramp.
With 1,000 spiders.
Raise us up!
A room with one mosquito in it.
You're taking a knee.
Really?
Just stand up, stand up.
I'm exaggerating.
I thought you were.
I really do hate mosquitoes.
I thought you were gonna do that, like, statistically, mosquitoes carry
okay.
way
No,
more
I'm not
disease.
scared of malaria. They just annoy me.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought you were doing.
Okay, you can hold on to it. That's cute.
Wait, what the fuck's he gonna do?
Okay.
Oh, dude, that
Take off your
sucks.
blindfold. Welcome to challenge number 2. The next fear is the fear of heights. You're gonna stand on the.
You think it's scarier or is it less scary, you think?
I think it's kind of scary because you have no concept of when it's gonna end. You're just falling, and probably a second feels like hours.
Or even worse, you have no knowledge of like when you're gonna be dropped. So it could happen at any moment. That would be terrifying.
Is it Mr. Beast Abu Ghraib? But like, you have to remember, he literally did Abu Ghraib torture to himself to become famous. This is something that people forget.
What is that?
You don't know what Abu Ghraib is?
No.
God damn. It's like the famous American prison where they tortured all the fucking prisoners of war and shit and like random civilians in it's in Iraq, right? It's not Afghanistan.
It was
the Illuminati thing.
no. I mean, the people running it were the opposite. They were the opposite of the Illuminati.
Yeah.
The people running Camp X-Ray. It was like a fetal alcohol syndrome woman. And then she was in a love triangle with 2 like repulsive other soldiers, and they were all military police, which is just like, you know, they're like the prison guards. They're just like you can't get any other job in the military if that's your job.
Damn.
Like you are too stupid to like work artillery or anything else. So
Michael said, but enough Red Scare. Enough about Red Scare.
Lindy England was one of those people where it's like the chromosomes are wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's too much or too little, but like they didn't get it right.
Yeah.
And yeah, she was her superior. She actually got married to him. I think they got divorced after she went to prison. But
I did not
like,
know this deep lore that you were in.
I'm a Wikipedia warrior.
Felix is like, Abu Ghraib is really a story about relationships.
Yeah, I love that you.
Well, no, it kind of is.
Because like Charles Granger was like, he was surprise, a prison guard before he was in the military, and he was clearly the sadistic ringleader of this. But the real ringleader, the Bush administration, folks.
Yeah, for doing 9/11, not even Abu Ghraib, but 9/11 in general.
Famous. I don't think he's in the photos, but he was at Camp X-Ray. Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. He was at that facility. The late head of ISIS.
You think they tortured him? They got a couple.
Probably.
They got a couple in them.
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how. Well, and you know what else happened? ISIS. That's how Obama made ISIS.
Kind of. I like my favorite ISIS member is he's like.
Do I have to choose one? Do I have to choose one?
Out of so many.
Well, no. If you see this guy, you'll love him too. It's the guy who was like a pretty high up. He was like a general in the Republican Guard, and he's like a ginger.
The one that looks like Walter White.
Yeah.
The Walter White guy.
Yeah.
Yes, dude. Walid, you definitely know. You definitely know.
I thought it was just a meme.
No, this guy, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was ISIS.
Yeah, the former Iraqi general is believed dead, but looks like Walter White, right? Iraqi officials said on Friday that former right-hand man of Saddam Hussein, Izzat Ibrahim al-Duri, had been killed while fighting for ISIS north of Baghdad. Yeah. That's so crazy.
Yeah, and he wasn't even like a lot of guys in ISIS.
This is the coolest thing that the government did, by the way. I'll stand on that. The deck of cards shit, yeah.
The playing card stuff was like something that like a character in like a Frank Miller comic would do.
Yeah.
You know, like if to that end, like you shouldn't do any of this, but if you're going to do this, that's kind of cool.
Wait,
like I don't agree with it.
I had a deck of these same playing cards, except it was all members of the Bush administration.
Wait,
Because that's how
really?
much I was against the war in Iraq. Yeah, I actually did have one of those.
No, yeah, that was a big
It was a
lib
big
item.
lib.
dude, I
I
love
lived
that.
with ticket.
Yeah,
We
we
of
of
course
course
04.
we of course had that in our house too.
Yeah, Bush era liberalism is my favorite.
It's got to come back. If there's
you
any
don't,
hope for the
dude.
Democratic Party.
Oh yeah.
You don't realize how fun it was. It was like your mom's other lib friends. That's the first time I ever saw Alex Jones. Was when one of my mom's.
Oh, because he was
libs-
anti-Bush.
He was anti-Bush, and
Yeah.
one of my libs used to be so cool. One of my mom's friends sent us an Alex Jones video about how like the attack on the Pentagon was faked, and it was such a like good time.
Like Blue Anon now is like way more boring. Well, so is
Yeah.
Alex Jones though. Like
Yeah.
Alex Jones is now talking about basically one step removed from advocating for like tort reform or some shit. Like he went from he went from like
I'm here to talk about our overly litigious losses, system of law.
Guys, today we're talking about school choice, okay? That's right. We need those voucher programs going immediately.
I just finished a section in the Conservative Media Project I'm working on
nice.
about this exact same thing. The closer Jones got to mainstream politics, his life fell apart. The moment that happened, like all the consequences came tumbling down. But also, like, his show got way worse.
Yeah, but he also got like mass appeal probably. I assume like he's probably infinitely more moneyed up after like the Trump bump. You know what I mean?
He was doing pretty well before that, though.
Why did they make the deck of cards?
That was to give to soldiers.
Yeah.
Because these are all the high value targets of people that they wanted to capture alive for
Yeah.
deep interrogation or whatever. So they wanted the average grunt to be able to recognize these guys by eyesight. So give them a deck of playing cards.
Oh my god, I didn't see
Holy
this one.
shit.
Yeah.
They're all like minting their cards and trading them and shit.
Yeah, the Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
This guy was awesome because he wasn't like he wasn't really into like the religious element of ISIS. Like he could take it
He's
or
just
leave
into
it.
the evil part of it.
Well, kind of. It was more like an ethnic thing. It was like, holy shit, like I'm, Sunnis are gonna get like flattened out if we don't like start making evil videos.
Yeah.
That was a lot of people in ISIS, though. At least the out of Iraqis that joined.
I love your you don't understand. There's nuances to this. A lot of Iraqis joined because they were like, it's fun to have with friends.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was more not universally like a lot of like the foreign volunteers, like people like especially people who came from like the UK that was religious, but like I don't know. There's no way to quantify it, but for a lot of people, it was ethnic.
Some people just wanted to lease a Dodge Challenger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The people that definitely joined from like from Europe or from America, I guess, or mostly Europe, those are like all the revert zealots for the most part, which like I rarely ever talk about like Salafists in the UK or anything like that, but there is a lot of activity on that front. I feel like on Twitter, who like they'll like get mad about like Lebanon being like multicultural or whatever, and I'm like, what the dude? You live in London, like
Every time I see a tweet, every time I see a tweet in English that's like Shia worship by crawling on the ground like snakes. It's always like location London.
Yeah.
It's never anywhere else. It's always someone from fucking London.
Like, what the fuck happened? It needs to be studied. Like, the Londonistan memes are like, they came alive somehow. Like, I don't know. At first I thought it was like Katie Hopkins' like imagination. And then I do sometimes see some motherfuckers who are like way more right wing than like most like right wing dude I know in Turkey. And I'm like, where did you come up with this?
Yeah.
Who's the guy? Like, it's the cleric for like he's like London based, obviously, and he's the guy who always does these videos where he's like, Drake is turning you gay, brother. Can you not see this?
Yeah. Oh, does there, dude? You guys gotta have that shit. You guys. So one of you in the chat knows what I'm talking about. It's not Muhammad Hijab, I don't think, but he's like. Muhammad Hijab is the one who's like also very aggro, but nowhere near as aggro as like the dudes that we're talking about.
Like some of those guys, I feel like they're like MI5 assets for sure.
Yeah,
but,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, is it Ali Dawa?
Let me see.
Oh my God, he's 1.2 million. He has 1.2 million followers. Oh Jesus Christ! The Wow Project. Ali Dawa confronts Britain first. Okay, well, is it Ali Dawa, chat? Mohammed Hijab is no Salavi. He said it before. No, I know. Mohammed Hijab is not like that.
Speaking of the Yemeni propaganda movie videos they're dropping.
Those are awesome.
Yeah,
hard.
those do
Those
go
are
hard.
amazing.
Dude, we're not allowed to talk about Yemen here.
okay.
Everyone always, well, we can. I'm just kidding. But everyone gets so mad. Like all of like the horse porn defenders online have like antennas. They go, "Brrr, oh shit, dude! I can't believe he fucking interviewed that dude, Timothy Chalamet."
Okay. Yeah. That was a great scoop by you, Hasan.
Yeah, dude, I know. New York Times reached out to my manager to be like, "Can you pass us this information?"
Fuck no.
And I was like, "Absolutely not." No, but like
he was super cool though, and I thought he was like very like he was like the way he dealt with like everyone sort of like thirsting over him. I thought it was he was very mature.
Yeah, and the dude's like, I'm not Houthi, I'm just Yemeni. Like, I even directly asked him about whether or not like he hates Jewish people. I was like, do you like as in the kindest way I possibly can, not by being like, why do you hate Jewish people? Like, I'm not gonna say that, it's stupid. But I would literally was like, what do you think about people who are like pro Palestine? A lot of like Jewish people lead the protests here in America, and he was like, yeah, they're sick. It's great. Anyone who's like anyone who's like against Israel's genocide is for me.
I don't want to rile up the chat. So let's go with like a less maybe politically controversial propaganda song. Cue up Serbian artillery is guided by God. No, I'm just kidding.
No, but there is that one guy, the what is it, the Maidain or whatever, the dude who proposed to his wife by using an Israeli artillery shell that did not explode near him. Did you see that? These dudes are like finding. He's a Lebanese guy, I think. They're finding new and fun ways to just like make make their lives more interesting with using the things that have been given to them.
Is this the guy?
This is not the guy.
I've seen this guy before. Yeah.
This guy's got 5 million subs, bro. He's mogging me.
Like every like cleric is huge. Like the Saudi ones are like they're Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
You know, they have like 50 million.
Oh,
And
also
I like how they're trendy too, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of them will have like Balenciaga shit.
what is this?
So
Are you
have to
gay?
choose.
Patrick Bet David asked Graham Stephan point blank.
The
Which are
debate
two
we've
things
all
to
been
put in
waiting
school,
for.
and you have to have one of them. Which one will it be? You ready for this tech?
I love Patrick Bet David.
You gotta say who is Patrick Ben David? I'm not familiar with this. I'm really not familiar.
Dude, he's the best. He's the best. Okay.
I know Tim Heidecker is basically is making fun of him on the new season of On Cinema,
Yeah.
but I don't know like the source material.
Okay.
He's sort of like a business success win kind of guy.
No. He's like a multi-level marketing guy.
Oh, even better. Well, as I repeat myself.
And basically, he's a multi-level marketing guy, and he basically fucking has his podcast where it's called Valuetainment. He's I think he's like Iranian.
Oh, he's Iranian?
Yeah,
He's Iranian.
But I was shocked when I found out this guy wasn't Israeli.
Yeah,
Like
no.
his name is
Patrick Ben David?
Bet
Yeah.
David.
He's hiding.
Yeah.
His name's Patrick Bet David, and he runs Valuetainment. I was like, this is the most Israeli guy that ever lived.
No, he's Iranian, and I don't think he's like Iranian Jewish either. I think he's like straight up. I think he's Iranian Christian, like maybe Armenian descent as well.
In Jacob Bacharach's debut novel, there's a character who's a lawyer named David Ben David. It's one of the funniest characters in the whole book.
Yeah,
Only shows up in the last chapter, but he's really good.
No, he's not Cuban. No.
No.
But I always say Iranians are the Cubans of the MENA region, so they are very.
Yeah.
He's also awesome because
their expat community is great.
in this community we call him Evil Jank because he has like he kind of looks like Jank a little bit, but like skinnier.
Is to be gay, lesbian, bisexual, queer, trans, and they have to know at an early age because it's part of us being free and not being discriminatory. Which of those two would you want your kids to learn about? And you have to give up the other one.
I feel like there has to be a balance because you don't want to be oppressive or let's say
guys.
So this is Graham State. He's also like a motivational get your money up, not your funny up kind of guy.
How did he make his money? Just like
no, he's a landlord.
Being the clone of Tobey Maguire that they use for organs.
No, he's a landlord. I think he owns like a lot of properties or something.
That's bootleg Tobey Maguire and bootleg Paul Joseph Watson.
They were I actually went on an interview with them. They were very good. I don't know how else to describe it. Like they were very centrist on it, kind of, if that makes sense. Like they let me explain my positions on like landlords and stuff like that, and you know they even put the information afterwards, like when I was spitting facts at them about homelessness.
They're straight shooters. They're not.
They are straight shooters. Yeah.
All right. I spoke too soon. I like that. I like the green screen that Patrick Bet-David always uses for his interviews, because it's like the conceit here is like we're having a nice relaxing day at the beach where I'm spending 2 hours berating you, asking you if 3-year-olds should be on puberty blockers.
Yeah.
I'm talking to you. We're at the beach and we're talking about top surgery all day.
I think I do think that Patrick Bet-David, like, I don't think he's like that invested in the meta. I think he's more like, I think he also is more agreeable as well. He's like little bit more normal, or maybe he's like too busy being value-taining, I guess.
He is more into the value-tainment aspect of life,
yes.
But I have seen some like dumb culture war shit from him. I mean, yeah.
But he's not like a Matt Walsh type who's like talking about baby genitals like every day.
Yeah.
So his lips aren't as kissable as Matt Walsh.
Yeah.
Your kid is gay. You don't want them to feel like they can't be accepted and they can't be themselves. But at the same time, there's got to be some sort of.
You got to pick one of them. You got to pick.
Oh yes.
I love him because he's so intense.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
He can be talking about anything. He can be talking about anything, and he's always has that same intensity. He's like, no, you have to pick one of them.
He's like Anton Chigurh.
Yeah. Do I have to call it?
Yeah.
I love this idea. Like, you're having a nice day at the beach. It's the day that you're gonna propose, and this guy just wanders.
Yeah, he has one of those like cow pokers.
He's like, he's got the cattle gun. He's like, would you marry this? Would you marry this woman, the love of your life, or take $10 million right now? Yes, sir, or I kill you.
Dude, he got this commission, dude.
I love this.
Oh, is that him with Lincoln and Milton Friedman? Wait, Milton Friedman, Martin Luther King, Einstein, Kennedy, Sherlock, and then a NASCAR driver? Is that it's a fucking
Bro, why does
Dale Earnhardt?
Why is the Shah? Why is the Shah in the middle?
That is really overselling the Shah.
Yeah.
That he's like on a level with
Lincoln and Albert Einstein.
And well, also fucking Milton Freeman too.
Well, I love Milton Freeman next to Martin Luther King.
Yeah,
they were friends.
Yeah, they were buddies.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, like if Martin Luther King were still alive, he would definitely be Austrian economics.
I love that Patrick is like next to Tupac, and he's like, okay. I'll introduce you to the group.
My friends. It's Senna. Who's Senna? Is that the racer
Ayrton
guy?
Senna was the subject of the best sports documentary ever. Senna. He was an F1 driver.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's Senna. No, I thought it was Dale Earnhardt.
It's sick. It's sick because like MLK's taking notes from all these wonderful people. Like Patrick.
I gotta get this fire in my next speech.
Just like, if your son's gay, he's like, pick one. That's the conversation.
Dude,
he's in purgatory. He can meet all these historical figures, and he's like, would you accept $10 million, but your son is gay? Or would you be $100,000 in debt, but your son has a 12-inch dick and he's straight?
I love Case taking notes.
Dude, that would be so much more entertaining if he was asking questions like that. I like that. Yeah, the only Patrick Bet-David video, a guy who only watched this one, thinking that he only does the TikTok style questions. It's like LGBT rights or healthcare.
Gay son or thought daughter?
Yeah.
Come on, Grant.
I don't know, man. I don't.
So that's a problem. Well, that's a problem.
Yeah.
And the reason why that's a problem is the following thing.
It's not a problem. You invented this in your head.
Are you gay?
Me? No.
What do I need to do?
What the fuck? Wait a second. Okay.
They got him.
That is some value-tainment.
This guy rules.
No, I imagine him always like getting up in the middle of a debate and be like, "Are you not value-tained?" Like, I feel like that's his thing. I am value-tained every time I watch him. I don't know what it is.
Does he make merch? I want to see.
He probably has the ugliest. Yeah. I imagine he has the ugliest crypto-looking lion. You know what I mean? There you go, the logo.
Yeah. Yes, it's probably like
I thought that was an ape of some kind.
Yeah.
It's probably like the lion on the front and on the back is like a Patrick Bet David quote. Something that's like, you know, compound interest is money gain.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a promise of following thing. Are you gay?
I like that he waits. Like he's like, this is gonna be a big one. Are you
I want
gay?
to hear the answer.
Me? No.
What do I need to do to convert?
I'm listening.
What do I need to do to convert you into being gay?
I don't think you can.
You don't think I could convert you to being gay?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this.
Dude, he's trying to. No. His
Wait, I
brain.
need to see where this goes.
His brain is like a mystery. The way it works is so fantastic. I'm not even kidding. He thinks.
He's convincing me to be gay right
He
now.
thinks he has this line of thought right now that he is going to put forward is going to blow your fucking mind. He thinks he's like doing mathematics.
I need to hear
Who
this.
converted you into getting a real estate license?
I did.
Who influenced you though? How did you learn about real estate?
Saw a TV commercial for $1 million listing.
Perfect.
I
So,
got it in my mind.
and you were influenced to be a realtor.
Oh my god.
You weren't born with wanting to be a realtor.
Yes.
Bingo.
Yes.
Did you get it?
No.
Let me explain to you what I mean by this.
Fucking adult. What are you talking about?
He's right. He's right, and you're afraid. He's right, and you're scared.
They say,
so
like,
right.
Like, television can influence you to get a real estate license, so it can also influence you to alter your sexuality.
Yes, it influences you to suck a dick, dude.
I remember when I got my bottom certification.
dude, it's so good. It's so good that, like, yes, being a property owner is biological, just like being gay. Oh my god, so awesome.
He set up this entire interview just for that.
Yeah.
That came to him when he was like spending 8 days in a sauna, and he was like, I'm gonna bust this out on Valuetainment.
Minutes, so he was ready for it.
Yeah, he couldn't hold it in any longer.
Please.
So, stats came out that shows which generation is the gayest generation of all. It's part of the LGBTQ
Bro, he's got
community.
empirical evidence! Oh, dude, empirical evidence lovers destroyed. What's up, dude?
Well, guess which generation you think
I am.
is?
It's Gen Z. I can literally give you the details off the top of my head. 26% of Gen Z are gay or identify as queer, as opposed to like I think 60 or 10.6% of millennials. Television making them gay, which is awesome.
Do you think you care more about what I think at this age or when you were 14 years old?
Definitely 14.
No problem. Me too, right? So,
no problem.
Do you think it's easier to convert you in a way of thinking at 14 or 33?
14.
Of course, right? Okay. I became a Christian because somebody talked to me about it. I got into insurance because somebody influenced me to get into insurance. Okay. I got into bodybuilding because.
Oh my God.
Please take it one step further.
Okay, dude, it's a lock. You know. Choose your enemies wisely. Business planning for the audacious few. Your next 5 moves. Master the art of business strategy.
Yeah, these are. I know what I'm getting. I'm getting my family all of this shit for Christmas.
It's like Lakers colors.
I think it's like. I think his error here is that he thinks that heterosexuality are just different ways of thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
the Boss Collection is sick.
Oh, the entrepreneur set.
The set?
Yeah, if you get one of these leather keychains, dude, your life will change. You will have an MLM. Okay?
Imagine showing up to a date with a Patrick Bet David leather backpack. I would be shocked if you're not getting blown on the spot.
Dude, the boss said, what's happening?
Bro, it's only $350?
That's it?
You get dice?
You get Patrick Bet David limited edition steel dice.
Oh my God. And it says outwork on it and energize.
Oh.
This is phenomenal,
We're
dude.
playing D&D with Patrick Bet David rules.
Yeah.
My cleric proposes a marketing strategy.
It's funny because the lion, or at least the male lion.
Oh, they have an athletic collection. It's sold out.
Damn.
Dude, this is
that
like...
doesn't surprise me.
Blue athletic t-shirt. Dude, he only has the shield. What is this stock art shield that he has that he just like...
Are you kidding me? That is the official animal of Valuetainment.
Well, I was going to say, male lions are notoriously among the laziest animals on the planet.
Yeah, but
they don't work.
But they look fucking
They're collecting.
sick.
No, they're not lazy. They're collecting passive income.
Yeah, exactly.
because I was influenced by Arnold Schwarzenegger. I went to Santa Monica Community College because I was influenced, because that's where Arnold went. Influence. Somebody influenced you, right?
Wait, what?
Four generations.
That is one
five
of the
generations.
dumbest things I've ever heard. I need to go to Arnold's Community College.
Dude,
it's probably better than all the other ones.
Yeah, famous for you know his educational pursuits. That's awesome.
That's like Arnold just came into community college unformed. He was just like a nerd. And they're like, Arnold, you have to become the Terminator.
Dude, the thing I love about him is that like I feel like people don't watch him and appreciate him for the reasons that we appreciate him. I think there are a lot of people who just like think like he does.
Yeah. I saw Joe Rogan just slobbering all over him. Of course, Patrick Bet David reposted it, but it's a video of Joe Rogan being like, he's so smart and he's made so much money and he's only doing valuetainment so people can learn from him. He's such a good guy.
The shitty part is it's such a good name. Valuetainment.
Yeah.
I love valuetainment.
I mean, it's like, it's straight QVC, I think. Like, it's so basic. It's as basic as a stock art lion. I love it. I am being valuetained
Traditionalist.
always.
You got the boomers, millennials, Gen X, and you got...
But, the thing I wanted to point to, he always has these, like, very convoluted, completely irrelevant sequence of thoughts that he springs together to seemingly make this compelling argument. Like, he went from... He went from like, who do you think is the gayest generation? And it's like, and they watch TV, right? You watch TV, you're gay. Like,
Gen Z.
it's awesome.
You ready? Traditionalists, 0.8% of are gay. 0.8% of traditionalists are gay. Boomers, 2.6%.
His
then you go to
the
5%.
data he's presenting here.
Yeah, no, we can't because he's right. He's right.
No, he watched Band of Brothers. And he was like 0.8% of these guys are gay.
I guarantee you they're not. I mean, like, it's identifying as gay. But, like, if you believe 0.5% of the male population in 1940 never did anything gay, I got some valuetainment I need to sell you.
There was no stigma. There was no stigma to coming out as pan in 1941.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he is boomer train wrecks.
You're right. Gen Z identifies as LGBTQ, 21%.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
21%. So who do you think cares less about what you and I think, traditionalists or Gen Zs? Traditionalists. You think if you and I are 70 years old and we're gay, do you really think you and I care about what other people
me and
think?
You are
what do you
making
think?
a lemon party.
You're coming out. You ever seen a grandma or grandfather drop F-bombs and it's like, get your butt out of my... Because that... Yeah, listen, I'm 10 years away from living and dying. Like, I don't give a shit what you think about...
Oh, my
What
God.
the fuck are you talking?
Oh, my God. Oh, I just picked it up. He was... It's hard to pick up because he's such high... He's bringing such high-level ideas. Okay?
Yeah, he's overheating.
You have to have a really high IQ to understand what Patrick Bet David is saying. No, he's saying it's impossible to influence old people because they say slurs, as evidenced by the fact that they say slurs because they're going to die soon. Who cares? But it's very easy to influence children. So that's the reason why gay people are influenced into being gay when they're children.
Can I just point out that he said old people are 10 years away from living and dying? So, well, which one?
What age range?
No, it's prose, man. It's like Tacoma wept. He's doing prose. He's like, you don't understand. This is high level poetry. He's a poetic guy. It's a bar.
But if 21% of Gen Z is gay, they're being influenced just like you were influenced to be a realtor, just like I was influenced to go into SMC. Influence. That's a problem. So the fact that you, a very smart guy, a super successful guy at your age, cannot tell the two apart, that means you're not really putting a lot of thought into what's going to influence who. Because
he is, though.
Yeah.
He's always thinking about how influenced the youth is about getting gay.
What is SMC influence? The thing that he said he was influenced into getting into.
SMC Santa Monica College.
Yeah,
okay. He was influenced by Arnold to go to SMC, which is, the Harvard of the West.
Yeah.
The Harvard of community colleges in the West.
That's going to influence you to do what? Completely different thing.
Don't you think that some of that, though, is a bit of that overall people are...
Bro, the most effective counter to this, not to be like an annoying debate guy, is to be like, so when did you get influenced to like pussy, my man?
Yeah.
Like, what happened? Like what movie convinced you that pussy is the shit? Because when you say that, when you say something like that, it's gonna be like, what? I love
pussy.
Yeah, I love pussy. I've always loved pussy. Like, who taught you to be into women?
are on somewhere on a spectrum. And if you're, let's say, a 2 out of 10 or a 3 out of 10, that maybe you're more open about that, whereas in other generations you weren't. And perhaps it's somewhere in the middle.
No, I think LGBTQ is a religion. And you choose which religion you want to be in front of your kids. Okay? You choose, if a person is gay, you're eventually going to be gay.
What?
You're going to be gay. You're not going to be, if you're going to do what you're going to do. Like, for example, I interviewed a guy who was a negotiator, FBI agent, who would sit down with people that killed.
He was like, take the cock out of your mouth.
That were,
We can get you a helicopter.
murderers that killed their own family members.
Dude, do you now understand
What
why?
the fuck is he?
His mind works in such mysterious ways. That's what I'm saying.
He said if you're gay, you're eventually gonna be gay.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Is
Okay,
that
so
wrong?
if you're gay, if you're gay, and it means you're eventually going to be gay no matter what, then that runs counter to his influence argument.
Yeah, no, it is.
No,
completely
guys.
contradictory.
Guys, you don't understand. No. It somehow makes sense. Okay, you should have to have a really high IQ to understand what Patrick Bet-David is saying. Just listen to him talk about the FBI Mindhunter guy.
He went to a hostage situation and said, "Are you going to be gay or go to Santa Monica Community College?"
Oh, dude, he's
Members,
so
and I
good.
said, so what gets somebody to get to the point of wanting to do something like this? And he explained how there's a difference between what you're born with, what you're influenced with, and then to take the action, right? There are some people that are born who are dark human beings.
Okay. What being gay is like being a dark human being who's maybe a serial killer, okay, a real estate agent, and also being influenced to go to Santa Monica Community College.
The problem is when he talks, he pauses, so you sit with whatever the last words he said.
It's always so good. Will said he's gonna dip out.
No, you can keep going. My car's like 8 minutes away. So.
Okay, all right.
This is, man.
Period. That they enjoy it. They're born that way. You know, if you look at the Iceman, I don't know if you've ever seen interviews of the Iceman. Have you ever watched interviews of Iceman?
Yeah.
That guy is cold, and he enjoyed what he did. What percentage of the world is like that? What would you say? 0.1%? Okay. So are we going to say, no, he was influenced to be that way? There had to be a darker person in his life to get him to be that dark. No, he's born that way. Okay. Are some people born gay? Maybe. Okay.
Oh,
but if
he's not ruling that out. He's open-minded. He's woke. He's saying, like, some people just like serial killers are born homosexual.
Take
I respect
1,000 gay people. What percentage of them are gay because they were born gay? What percentage of them are gay because they were influenced to be gay? Or life influenced them to be gay? That's a real question we have to talk about. I understand it's a very uncomfortable thing.
I think it would be just attraction. Who are like I am attracted to certain people and a certain type. I'm not attracted to another type.
No problem.
So I feel like that would be the same thing with gender. It's like if you're attracted to men or women, that would be...
Graham.
Yeah.
Do you think you need to learn how to give a blowjob to another boy at 11 years old?
No.
That book is in schools, recommended teaching by...
Whoa, he just logic jam. He cooked him, dude. That was a setup. It took him 6 minutes to like arrive at at this jam. He's like, yeah, well, that's what they're teaching our children is how to give the best blowjobs at the age of 11.
Well, I mean, like, wait, hold on a second. Like, I wouldn't necessarily need that because, I hadn't been influenced to be gay at 11. But if there was a book that taught me how to, like, please a woman at age 11, I mean, that would be fine with me.
Well, I think that's his argument too.
All right.
That's what he's.
Teachers in America. Do you think that's a problem?
Sure.
Do you think it's a better usage of my time to learn how money works?
Yes.
Or how to please another boy at 11 years old?
Right.
So then you...
Wait a second.
He's saying make the kids watch Patrick Bet-David so they get value attained at the age of 11 and they know how money works. That's what he's saying.
I would go one step further than that. I would say if you are pregnant right now, if it barely has eyes, you should be putting headphones, the AirPod Maxes, around your stomach and blasting Patrick Bet David into your fetus.
So Mozart.
Yeah, it's better than Mozart.
Dude, they'll learn how to build their own multi-level marketing scheme. I really respect that. By the way, it's top of the hour. I'm gonna run a 3-minute ad break right now. But also, which is, you know, if you wanna get your money up, not your funny up, you know, subscribe for $5 or free to avoid the top of the hour ad break.
I will take this opportunity to bid adieu to the chat. I had a great time hanging out with you guys today, and thanks for having me on.
Thank you so much, Will Menaker, Chapo, Trap House, ladies and gentlemen. No, I also will be playing Skull and Bones in a little bit as well for our hashtag ad. So just for you guys obviously don't have to be here for that. I'm gonna be playing with Will Neff in a little bit.
Is that the new pirate game?
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I've watched so much One Piece that I'm on my pirate shit. I'm on my pirate arc.
Stop! You're gonna get your chat mad again.
Oh yeah. Well, it's not my chat. My chat never gets mad. It's the
bat signal. They can feel a disturbance.
It's the dudes on Twitter who don't watch but then like get mad anyway and are just like weirdo racist.
My favorite thing with that, like I saw one post where the guy was like, oh yeah, this guy's just a normal Yemeni, huh? And post a picture of him with like a gun.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, that's the weirdest thing you can do in Yemen is have a gun.
Yeah,
this guy's a real weirdo.
Yeah, dude who's 19 years old, like fucking experienced the genocide in a country that has the most arms after the United States of America, by the way.
They have a huge fucking firearm culture. It's a gigantic thing over there.
Yeah, even all the way back to the swords that they rock too at their belts.
That shit's cool. How Yemenis have like family daggers.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's dope. Obviously, famously American kids, they never have guns. Americans don't have guns at all. But anyway, Patrick Bet David, let's finish this off. He's bringing us in. He's saying like children need to watch the Valuetainment podcast instead of dick sucking
each other off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to decide your values and principles between the two. I think these values being taught to kids, are kids typically more liberal or conservative?
Liberal.
Liberal. Are you kidding me? I'm all liberal. Like, let's try drugs. Let's try this. Let's break the law. Let's break this. Hey, let's sneak into the swimming pool.
Famously,
That's my favorite
cops chase
liberal
us.
policy.
Hey, let's test this out. We're liberal, right? So we don't need to teach more liberal policies to kids. They're gonna do shit. We're gonna do stuff. We need to balance it out with what? With this. Okay.
Valuetainment.
Yeah. Liberalism is when you break into pool and have the
doesn't have the cops chase you.
I will never forget when Barack Obama made that speech in 2008 about breaking into the swimming pool.
That's what got him. That's how he secured the Cuban vote in Miami. It's just like that's what a normal thing is. That's how everyone operates in America.
So now watch this. Do you think rich, greedy people who have a lot of money, do you think they need to be taught more conservative stuff or more this stuff? Liberal stuff. What do you think? Do you see how this is working out? So to me, it's the other way around. I think
there ain't no fucking way, dog.
Once again, like you're talking about people's like innate values, which like after a certain point aren't that malleable. So like this idea that anyone can just be influenced, like that rich, greedy people, if they were only influenced by like valuetainment that taught them to be less greedy, or same with gay, you could just be taught or influenced to be less gay. These are like the currency that he's dealing with here. It's just like he does have a beautiful mind.
Also, I feel bad for the guests. Anything they say is wrong.
Yeah, there's no reason. There's no reason.
Why even have a guest?
Yeah, there's no reason for them to be there. All he does.
No,
is,
they're
like,
there because he's graciously teaching them about how he made his money. Like,
that is like
just like us.
These could just be iPads that just say yes every 5 minutes. Like it's so unfair to them.
Value, movement, entertainment. Oh my god! So movement is supposed to be in there too. It's not just value and entertainment. It's value, entertainment, and movement.
Dude, I didn't even think. Dude, this got layers, dog. You did not even think about that. I didn't.
This should be Val move tainment.
I love how like all his analogies are like they're like following like a poorly transcribed recipe. Where it's like, okay, preheat the oven to 375 degrees, but then 20 steps into the recipe, it's like, and then what would you say to an old guy who's gay? What would you say to a baby who's liberal?
Yeah, dude.
It's like, how did this get in here?
And I talked to an FBI psych analysis guy.
Mindhunter.
And Mindhunter told me, you know, being gay, just like being a serial killer, is very similar. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he said like basically the same percentage of people that are born innately evil is like the same percentage of people who are born innately gay.
Dude, he's so good at yapping. Like he just he is like I love listening to him because like I love the way his mind works. He always like
I think I gotta take off.
All right. Peace,
Cheers,
Will.
guys.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks so much for the shawarma. Really nice to meet you.
See you soon.
You're unfortunately not going to get your money up because you're going to miss the value entertainment movement part.
Yeah.
Cheers, everybody.
I'm going to be a billionaire next time you see
check
me.
our net worth after this.
Yeah. But like I was saying, he's like, he develops this yarn. I don't know how else to describe it, where like, it's so convoluted. It has nothing to do with the previous thing that he just mentioned. But in his mind, like, he legitimately thinks he just cooked it up. Like, he just fired something that blew your mind up. Like the value movement entertainment shit.
Yeah. No, he's always like, the second that you think you have a grasp on whatever he's talking about, he introduces a totally new thing that does not help the analogy at all. And only serves to make it more complicated.
Well, that's why he pauses so you can sit with it for a second.
Yeah. I feel so bad for these guys.
I know.
Yeah.
Mixed it up. So be understood. This guy's 28 years old. He's gay.
That guy
No
has
problem.
not said a
I got
single
plenty of gay employees.
You're right.
Not said a single word.
Oh my God.
No. Well, he's barely said a word too. He has not one but two guests. No talking. They're there to listen, man.
Patrick Bet David has been so insane that I haven't noticed that the guests are wearing the same thing.
Yeah. Well, they're very they live ascetic lifestyles, despite the fact that like he's a landlord. I don't know if he is. I met both of them.
I have plenty of lesbian leaders in my company, plenty of them, and see how my relationship is with them. You chose to do that as an adult. Salute. Couple of them were here yesterday. Just watch how they.
So has he never asked them if they were gay when they were younger? Like this is like a 1 second conversation with a person that you respect. Okay, if you have gay employees, it's a weird question to ask. Obviously, I love the notion that he has never been like, so what's up? When did you become gay?
But he doesn't even entertain that they could be gay when they were younger. He's basically saying, I think, like by virtue of them being so successful and smart that they can work for Patrick Bet David valuetainment movement, that proves they only became gay as adults.
Yeah.
If they had become gay as children, then they could never work for valuetainment.
Yeah, but it is being a choice. Being gay is a choice. Sorry, and so is working for Patrick Bet David. And
I would say that's biological.
Yeah, some are good choices, some are bad choices. You know what I mean?
If my son works for Patrick Bet David, I'm going to sell him.
We love each other. We have an incredible relationship. Then later on, we need to learn and say, hey, man, can you be a little bit kind to these people? Dude, relax. They just see things in a different way than you do. All good. I think we need to give conservative values to kids when we're liberals. And I think we need to inject a little bit of this when we're older, successful, to be a little bit more understanding. I think the
He's saying like teach the older people liberal values, except that completely contradicts his original point, which is the older you get, the less malleable you are. Yeah. And that's so what the f are you saying? It literally is just the exact antithesis of what he previously brought up. What the f?
But it wouldn't be like regular liberals trying to convince them. It would be valuetainment.
That's right.
The new liberal valuetainment for old people.
He's saying make the olds gay.
They should do like a Gran Torino 2 where Patrick Bet David teaches Clint Eastwood how to be gay.
Yeah.
You have to do this because when you're young, how much do you think of suggestion?
Yeah.
But now that you're old, you now think I'm never going to have sex with men.
Here, watch this video of Arnold. He went to Santa Monica Community College. Doesn't he look good?
Half the movie is Clint Eastwood trying to figure out what ethnicity he is.
Yeah, so he can say the right slur.
Are you some type of Hebrew?
He's just firing off all of the slurs. Oh, Jesus.
education is out of whack. You know, maybe the LGBTQ stuff can be taught to people that are older to be a little bit more gentle to them. But that's you're asking a question. I'm gonna go back to it. God is one of them. What's being taught in school is one of them. Not enough money, finances is one of them. The way we turn our heroes into, who the hero-making machine is in America is a problem. Today we recognize complainers. Today we recognize who posts more naked pictures on social media, gets the most likes. Today we recognize that more than somebody like who's responsible, makes his own money, works his tail.
He's so perfect because like these are all dumb guy opinions that he's just firing off, like the dumb guy cliches. He's like,
he's like one step away from being like, why don't they teach how to do your taxes in high school?
Oh yes, exactly. He did do that. He basically did. He's like teach him finances, teach him the value of $1.
He's doing Latina tweets. When I love big.
You seem very kind, you seem humble, you seem likable, yet you're doing your research, yet you're willing to talk to people. So we've confused kids on who the hero today is. Oh my God, poor person, look at this person. They came out of the closet at 14 years old. Let's do 28 articles on them. But that 14-year-old...
Well, like, what is he reading?
What newspaper is that? 14-year-old comes out.
Dude, what is it? No, literally, what newspaper is he reading? I need to know. That's the funniest newspaper of all time.
Just only covers gay middle schoolers.
It's like, I read this thing, Pink News.
I can't believe Jeremy is gay.
A kid who made $28,000 independently, it's whatever, it's not a big deal. But let's highlight this person.
Oh, and the news is not covering a 14-year-old that made $28,000.
What would that article even like?
What is going on?
I love you said 28 articles about being gay and then 28.
This is valuetainment numerology.
His brain is so beautiful. He is a beautiful mind, dude. This is incredible.
If I picked up a newspaper and it was like 14-year-old makes $28,000, I would be like, oh, I'm having a stroke. Yeah, I'm dying.
Why is that newsworthy?
I'm dying now.
It's all the same newspaper. It's just the
He's like, they never talk about how when a dog bites a man, but man bites dog. It's always in the news. Valuetainment.
Why is Heathcliff never met Garfield? They're both cats.
What are you doing? Which one do we need more for society?
Also, wait, hold on, I gotta go back. In his world, children are reading newspapers to see who the heroes are. It's the kid that came out at 14.
Oh my God. Yeah, they're picking up like a newspaper called like The Kid Times. And they're like, oh, no articles about anyone who made $28,000 in here. I guess no one's done it. I need to go immediately to the Who Is Gay section.
I love reading my favorite newspaper and 28 articles about a kid coming out at 14.
Imagine like the hard-boiled like veteran reporter who works at that newspaper. I've been reporting since Watergate. I'm gonna break the story about Jaden being gay.
Cy Hirsch covers 14-year-old coming out. Oh, it's so good. He lives in such a different world than like the average person.
More people coming out of closet or more 14-year-olds that are making $28,000 on their own. We're turning the wrong people into heroes, and it's confusing the F out of kids. So to me, those are things that we've been doing that's kind of messed up America a bit. So if you like this clip...
Wow, jump scare.
Dude.
Whoa.
Dude, I didn't like this clip. I loved it. I love this clip so much.
Yeah. That is a fucking... That is such a horrifying smash cut because, like, that is a very combed and...
So at 13 years old, I had a...
I want to know what else I need to see, like, what his most popular video is. Mafia underboss Sammy Gravano breaks silence after 20 years. Highest paid mafia boss. So I guess, like, 6 years ago, this is the kind of stuff he used to do, like the mafia boss conversations and shit.
Yeah.
Right? And then he's, like, completely transitioned into the...
Kobe Bryant?
Did he interview Kobe Bryant? Oh my God. That's crazy.
What if Kobe died like the next day?
Oh, yes. Oh,
There's
Kim
no
Jong-un
way.
in China, North Korea defector. She's my favorite. But I want to see like something. Oh, Dinesh D'Souza.
He's had Jordan Peterson on.
Yeah, a lot, it seems.
Jimmy Hoffa
Show them the clip of
Jr.
PBD asking DeSantis if he's wearing boots with hidden heels.
Are you the type of person, like I have people around me that love to say, hey,
Bro, this is like, dude, what a perfect demonstration as to why Ron DeSantis' campaign fucking failed. He went on the Patrick Bet David podcast.
Yeah, whatever staffer suggested that, like, forbid them from working in politics ever again.
Like, who is he gonna
Like-
win over here? Like, what is happening?
I also feel bad for the guests because they're like, the producer probably reached out, yo, we're gonna have a great conversation. You guys are gonna talk about great things.
Yeah.
But the guy doesn't even say one word.
Yeah, and the clip is just called "I'm 5'11".
Yeah,
That's all it's.
Yeah, no, he
it's-
got so cooked, but because Ron DeSantis has no juice whatsoever, only 142,000 views. Like,
Pat, you got something
That
between
is
your teeth.
grim.
These are the annoying people in your life, right? Hey, Pat, pull your zipper up. You know, hey, Pat, do this. Hey, pull one of your socks is lower than.
dude, I can listen to this guy do analogies for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
He's so goated with that. He's just like, how is he gonna tie this to? I'm always watching to see like how he's gonna tie this random thing back to like Ron DeSantis being 5'11".
The other one. I'm sure your marketing team points out how they're trying to troll you in the marketplace. Okay, I'm sure they're doing that. Can you bring this one clip? I know you were on what do you call it? On what was it? Bill Maher, and Bill Maher talked about the boots. I've seen you walk with these boots. Go ahead and play this clip. This on TikTok went viral. It doesn't have 1 million views. It doesn't have, 10 million views. This thing's got 1.2 million likes. And some people are wondering,
what are they? I don't even. I haven't seen that.
They've not shown this to you. Okay.
Great lie, Ron. Really fooled me.
Yeah, and he's doing the thing. Oh my God, he's such a fucking idiot. He's doing the thing where he's like, oh, I can't see with my eyes. Oh, like you know what I mean? When you're like a stupid person, or when you're like a kid, you're like, oh, what is that over there? I can't see it.
Yeah.
You're getting cooked, Ron. That's what you need to open up your goddamn eyes. Okay.
He thinks that like hidden heels are some sort of like crazy issue that has never existed before.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even know. What do you
He
call
set
it?
it up. He said, no, this thing has 1.2 million likes, so he for sure saw it.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course he saw it. He's probably fucking white knuckling through every interview. I hope they don't ask me about my heels. Like,
to say with this is that in your boots, you have heels.
No.
That's what they're trying to say.
Those are just standard off the rack Lucchese.
How tall are you, Governor? How tall?
5'11".
5'11". Okay. Why don't you wear tennis shoes and dress shoes?
I do wear tennis shoes when I work out. Yeah, 100%.
You do?
Yep.
Okay. I got a gift for you. I'd love
dude, he's
for you
cooking.
to wear. Okay. I
Ron got
shot
owned.
at Ferragamo. Okay.
Oh, shit.
And
I don't accept gifts. I can't accept it.
I totally get it.
I'm sorry.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch
That's
What
the
a
clip.
weird clip. That is
Dude,
one of the
it's
most
so awesome.
That is one of the most uncomfortable clips I've ever seen.
And then like obviously like the brain dead Patrick Bet David fans don't know that like you can't accept gifts as a politician for obvious reasons, but like they're like, I don't accept gifts as wild. It's like, yeah, dude, it's the law. Like he has to disclose it depending on what it is and how much it is.
That was the clip. Did you like that clip?
Yeah. It's like, what is to like of like this is the weirdest clip I've ever
I was
seen.
invited to
Okay, let's
All
see.
right.
Yami Park,
All right.
my queen.
All right.
Yami Park, she's, she got the heavies in the words of Andrew Schultz. Like
get
this
FBI
is-
Dallas last year. And then like 2 days right before my event, the head of diversity calls me. And then she calls me, my political opinions are too controversial, so she has canceled me to come
Get
to
out of here.
Bingo.
at FBI.
Wait, what?
But
Mr.
we
Beast
agreed
recently
that I'm
turned
gonna only
down.
speak
Hold
about
on.
my experience from North Korea, nothing about American politics.
The
'cause my
FBI
journey-
tried to. She's saying the head of the DEI at the FBI tried to cancel her.
Yeah. This absolutely happened.
Yeah. Excuse me. She is a very. She clearly has a long-standing track record of being honest and truthful. So I'm afraid I'm gonna have to listen to her on this one, Felix.
Patrick Bet David. This is like the most deference he's ever shown a guest. He's not like interrupting her and being like, "What if you had an opportunity? You were lesbian, but you could only live to 50. But what if you were born with a rental property that you already own?"
It's because in his mind, he's like, this woman has gone through the worst things. Well, like the mentally disabled Chinese, the mentally disabled Chinese raped her mother and her. Like, remember how the fucking story that she's told about that is like, she's been sold into the Chinese family. Everyone was mentally disabled.
Yeah.
So he believes it. He is 100% the dude that believes this shit. By the way.
Yes.
Like. Well, oh yeah, you ate rats? Tell me more about the eating rats.
What are they, gay?
Yeah.
Freedom.
And they still didn't let you.
No.
In Dallas.
Yeah, FBI Dallas.
Which is in Texas, which is still a red state.
I know.
So that's very weird. What was the justification?
I guess I was not diverse enough. I mean, the head of diversity.
Ruining value.
He was not. Wait. The FBI DEI head of the FBI DEI division said at FBI Dallas that she wasn't diverse enough.
Yeah, I'm sure this happened. Yeah. I am sure this.
I love this, dude.
I was invited to speak at FBI Dallas last year.
Oh fuck! These shorts are
And
so
then, like,
annoying.
I hate this
2 days
shit.
right before
I
my
can't
event,
fucking play
the
it.
head of diversity calls me.
And move some of the stuff.
And then she calls me, my political opinions are too controversial, so she has canceled me to come
Get
to
out of here.
Bingo.
at FBI.
I told you.
But we agreed that I'm gonna only speak about my experience from North Korea, nothing about American politics, just my journey to freedom.
And they still didn't let you.
No.
In Dallas.
Yeah, FBI Dallas.
Which is in Texas, which is
Yeah.
still a red state.
I know.
So that's very weird. What was the justification?
I've never seen
I
this
guess
fucking
I was not
guy
diverse
ever.
enough. I mean, the head of diversity calls me.
I'm an Asian defector. North Korea.
Yeah.
You're not diverse enough.
I was invited to speak at FBI Dallas last year. And then like 2 days right before my event, the head of diversity.